Good afternoon. I'm Chris Babcock from Keystone Towers. This will be a bit of a palate cleanser before we head off to lunch. I know the topic this morning has been big data. I'm going to be talking about big towers, giant skyscraper-sized steel towers that lift wind turbines 140 meters into the atmosphere to capture 50% more energy than the standard towers available today. And using Keystone's mobile manufacturing and spiral welding technology, we can bring this process right to the wind farm so the wind developers can produce these towers right on site at half the cost of the alternative towers available. So the problem with towers today is that the design is suboptimized because the transportation constraints and height restriction for overland trucking. And you can see that problem here in the photo on the right with a tower segment moving through an underpass. And because of these obstacles on the path between the factory and the farm, the tower diameter has to be constricted. And by constricting the diameter, if you want to make a taller tower, you need to increase the wall thickness by adding 3 times more steel, which inflates the cost by a lot. Keystone frees up this constraint and allows you to use a much wider diameter tower. We do this by bringing the mobile manufacturing process right to the site of the wind farm, and we have an innovative patented technology on spiral welding. We can take flat sheets of steel and roll them into wide diameter, thin-walled tubular towers. This technology was something that was developed by the oil and gas industry to make pipeline. It's actually been used for decades, and what we're doing is an extension of that makes it practical for the wind industry. And you can see the picture of the on-site spiral welding manufacturer for oil and gas. So in the US today, most of the wind developed is in the interior of the country. By using taller towers, we can more than double the amount of developable wind area in the US. In the middle of the country, there are no trees, and that means that you can get away with using a shorter tower because the wind speeds near the ground are higher. With Keystone Towers, we can move into this orange area and bring lower cost wind energy to the area where there's much higher energy demand. Thanks a lot, and come see us at the showcase desk after lunch, and we can answer any more of your questions. Thanks.